Have you ever heard an adult say, when I was your age, life was so much easier? Well, maybe, but being a teenager in 2026 with challenges most adults have never faced is a different story. Today, I'm sharing 10 things that adults don't understand about being a teenager nowadays. Number one, social media never turns off. They probably have told you, turn off your phone, stop using your phone at the dinner table. Well, the reason why we're using our phone at the dinner table is because there's so many trends to keep up with, and when you're behind on trends, it's easy to become a target for bullying and things, and just like being behind in drama as a whole. Like, imagine not being on your phone for the whole day, and then you go to school and all of a sudden there's this like new trend, there's new drama in school, and you don't know anything about it, and you're too scared to ask anyone because they'll give you this eye to eye, like you're a weirdo who just came to school, you're not one of the popular kids, you're just weird, and that makes you an easier target for bullying, and nobody wants to be bullied at all. It also ruins your reputation at school. I know most parents at school, no, most parents when they were teenagers had a reputation to uphold. Maybe you were the jock, or you were the pretty girl, or you were the smart nerd. Here, nowadays, everybody wants to be smart, everybody wants to be pretty, everybody wants to be an athlete. So that's like the reputation: smart, athlete, pretty, right? And if you don't keep up with social media, you're gonna lose your reputation. Like, you're not doing anything online, you're not a cool kid, you're not popular, you don't know the drama, you're losing your reputation. Number two, the pressure to have your life figured out. I know many, and I mean many people struggle with this. Your uncles, your aunts, even your parents, your friends, they'll ask you, oh, what college are you going to? What are you going to be when you grow up? How do you know? How many years of school are you going to be studying? Like, slow down, bro. I'm still dealing with high school here. This is a lot to handle. I Yes, I do know what I want to be when I grow up. I'm still struggling on the college I want to go to because many people like me want to stay close to home. I know a lot of other people also want to leave their parents, they want to leave their old life behind. But I'm too scared of the adult world because of all that stress and stuff. I want to be close to my family, somewhere I can go to where I call home. I don't want to be far away and then have to like think about how far I am. Like, it won't be too far. Yes, I do have my life figured out, but other people don't. And it's another pressure when you're pressuring us to have our whole life figured out. Like, dude, I'm only like 13, 14. I still have like 5 years to like go to college. What if I don't even make it into a college? Like, dude, chill. Okay, point three. Three, guys. Comparison is everywhere. Yes, comparing to our siblings, comparing to our cousins, but I'm not talking about that because that's what the adults had to deal with. They didn't have social media where they could see millions of people around the earth, like millions of people everywhere on social media, just with a click of a button or typing like a name or something, and you just see a whole bunch of people on a list. Like on TikTok, when you type one social media handle and there's like a whole bunch of people on there. Like, you don't understand how much pressure it is comparing yourself to other people. It may not be intentional, but it's already there. It's already built into our system to compare ourselves to some other social media star that's probably using a filter to change their appearance. And we believe that because the filter looks so realistic. We're comparing ourselves to that person. We want to be, everybody wants to be the best. Everybody wants to be the prettiest. Everybody wants to be the smartest. Everyone wants to be the best. But if you see someone better than you, you're already going to automatically compare yourself to that person. And if there's millions of people out there who you think are better than you, one, because the filter changes their appearance, and two, they're showing only the good sides of their life, you're obviously going to start comparing yourself to them. And adults don't get that because they only compare themselves to their siblings or their cousins or that one person that they know that lives far away. Not millions of people, one person. Now, number 4, friendships are complicated. Friendships are complicated because there's this person that you could have known since you were a baby, since when you were in kindergarten. Whoa, excuse me. Since you were in kindergarten, you could have known this one person. You grew up to be best friends, and then one day there's this rumor that you said something about that person, and all of a sudden they don't want to talk to you anymore. It becomes a group chat issue. They start telling their other friends. They start talking about you behind your back in their own separate group chat that you're not included in because you said that one bad thing about them. And it's not even true because you didn't say anything. It was just a rumor. So obviously, your friendship is gone, right? So friendships are a lot more complicated than back then, where there wasn't a group chat. If someone was spreading a rumor about you, you would go up to them, confront them. If they said no, they said no. But nowadays, there's AI. So they could fake what you look like, say that you said something else, show them a video that's probably AI, and they'll believe it because it's real looking. Like, it's real looking. Number 5, school can be overwhelming. Yes, I'm gonna hammer this down. School can be overwhelming. Okay. Adults probably don't think this is true. They're like, their adult life is harder. And yes, I'm not saying school is harder than the adult life, but I'm not saying school is easy either. School is hard. Okay, school is overwhelming, especially high school. Like middle school, it's getting there. Elementary is not. It's not hard. But once you get to high school, it's like life starts hitting you in the head, like just getting at you, you know? It's overwhelming. Like the mental stress of keeping up with your sports, keeping up with your grades, trying to have good grades. Well, keeping up with sports, trying to have good grades, keeping up with your friends, trying to put your best foot forward in everything you're doing. Maybe you're not in sports, maybe you're in fine arts. I'm in fine arts, I'm in sports, and it's hard. It gets hard sometimes to balance everything out because you're coming back home, you only have like maybe 5 hours to do everything because you probably had after school practice. You have to practice your instrument, you have to do your homework, you have to do your daily duties as a child in your home. And if you're the oldest child, there's a whole bunch more duties than the middle or the youngest child. Yeah, it's overwhelming as a whole. And I don't think many adults realize that. Like, I think they feel like, oh, you don't think that the adult life is hard, you think we have it all easy. That's not what we're saying. We're saying we have it hard too. We're saying we get stressed too. We're not saying that you don't get stressed. Yes, we understand you get stressed. We clearly understand we can hear you. We're just saying we get stressed too. We want to be heard. Now, my next one is confidence is hard. Confidence is hard. If you don't start with confidence at an early age, it's going to be very hard to get that confidence when you're older. I know many people who have had confidence since they were little and now their confidence is unbreakable to some point, to some extent. That doesn't mean that it doesn't get broken, but it's harder to take their confidence away from them than it is someone who hasn't had their confidence since they were little. I know people who have had their confidence since they were little, and it's hard to build it, it's hard to maintain it, it's hard to keep it there, it's hard for it to not get taken away from you. Confidence isn't as easy as most adults think. They think if you walk the walk, you talk the talk, you fake it till you make it. Yes, fake it till you make it can get you there, but it won't make it as strong as it is if it was naturally built. Yeah. As if it was naturally built confidence. Number 7, we notice more than adults think. Most adults think us teens are not smart. They think we are oblivious. They think we don't understand the real world. But little do they know, little do they know, we actually know a lot more than you think. I have said many things to my mom, and she's impressed by the things I'm saying. And I'm like, this is normal things an adult would say. I'm just saying it from a teenage body with teenage words. It's kind of common sense to me. And she's just amazed by it because I'm a small human being saying this. And I'm just like, really? Like, the times I don't talk, I'm observing you guys. I'm watching you guys. I calculate things in my brain. When I'm not talking, I'm being calculative. I'm being observant. I'm just watching you. Like, I notice things and I plug it into my brain. I use my big brain, use my big girl words, express how I feel, and boom. Now I seem smart in my parents' eyes. Like, wow, really, this is all it takes. But we obviously observe more. We can see the arguments. We can see when you're not cool with someone. We can see. We're not 7. We're not 7 anymore. We can see it. We can read you. Almost have the adult brain. We're almost at your level. Just so you guys know, we're almost an adult, guys. Adolescents, young adults. Okay, number 7. Oh, not number 7, I just did that. Number 8, mental health matters. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't know how hard it is to hammer this down, especially when you're in an African household. They think mental health is something that's for the Americans, it's for the white people. It's not African, it's fake, it's witchcraft, it's the evil side, it's the devil. No. If you can cry, if you can have a breakdown, then mental health is real. That shows your mental health. Something's going on. It means something's going on. Mental health is a health situation. It's real. It's real. It's real. Physical health is real. Mental health is real. Spiritual health is real. All the healths are real. Okay? All of them. Relationship health, that's real. Relationship health, that is real too. Everything is real. Mental health just doesn't seem real because it's mental. It's all mental. Everything is real. Everything is real. It seems not real, but it is. I can't hammer this down enough because I'm in an African household and they don't believe about mental health. They don't believe about it. And I believe it's real. We need someone to talk to. We need therapists when we need them. Like, they don't have school counselors. It's a spider. Jump scare. They don't have counselors in schools for no reason. They know that it's real and they're trying to help us. We need our family too. Number 9, we want to be heard. That's what I was trying to say when I was talking about mental health. We want to be heard. We need someone to talk to. Mental health is depression, it's anxiety, it's all these phobias, but because it builds up, it's all in one category, it's mental health. We need someone to talk about these things so that way we can be cured. Yes, I know there's medications to handle it, but that's just one of the ways. The most effective way to me is having someone to talk to, because the only way you get diagnosed to get that medicine is by talking to a therapist who knows how to handle this kind of scenario-based health thing. They know what to do, and that's the only way to solve it, is to talk to someone. How did you get diagnosed if you didn't talk to someone? Obviously, you talk to a therapist, some professional that diagnosed you, not your parents. But we still need our parents to talk to. We need them to know. We need them to believe. that mental health is real. Sometimes your kid might actually be going through something, they might have depression, and you don't want to believe it. You're like, oh, they're just faking it, they're lying. No, they actually are going through something. They need help, they're asking you. So reach out to your kids. If you're an adult in the audience watching, reach out to your kid one of these days. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, just not too late, because you never know what they're going through. And if you're a teen or if you're anybody in the audience, reach out to someone. Talk to them. They're gonna need help, guys. Number 10, we're still learning. Yes, we have the smart mouths. Yes, we don't understand most things that you're talking about, but that's because we're still learning. We're not adults yet. Not unless they're 18 and still living in your house. But we're not adults yet. We're still learning. Everybody's still learning. Adults, as a matter of fact, are still learning. So we want, like, if you want us to hear you, you have to hear us. And you have to understand that we're still listening. Okay, that was all my 10 points. All 10. So, if you're a teen watching this video, comment down below one thing that adults don't understand. And if you're an adult watching this video, comment down below what is one thing you wish you knew as a teen. Because I know you're watching. I know.